Hello, Fredlings. I'm Claude for Chicago. We are here for real people with real creativity in real time. Fredlings, never give up, and I wanted you. And today we're back with another live stream here on Big Ambitions. And today we're going to be getting ourselves some new jobs here inside of the world. If you missed our last live stream, we actually got this beautiful El Camino, I think is what it's called. El Camino. Let's go to natural readers. Anselmino? I think that's what it's supposed to. Anselmino? Anselmo, which is this beautiful car. Look at how fast it goes. It goes up to 80 miles an hour. It's really fast. It's really crazy. And I absolutely love this car. We didn't get a lot of time driving around with it last time, but it is very, very fidgety in terms of driving. Today, we want to get ourselves some more jobs, though, at our law firm business. Now, it's a little bit too late. The Jensen, I think it's Jensen is the one that we can get jobs from for the, no, Jensen is the other place. Where's the gas station? Where's the gas station? Somebody tell me where the gas station is. It is, car dealership? No. Residence, office, imports, office supply, wholesalers, truck garage. Oh, maybe that's where we put all of our cars at. Is the truck garage. I don't see that anywhere. What is this? This is the gas station, but where's the truck garage? What is a truck garage? I don't think I've ever seen anybody do. Oh, here it is. So apparently you could put stuff inside of that garage, I guess. Actually don't know. But let's go to the gas station, which there should be one right up here. And we'll put a little waypoint on that. And we are just going to go over there and get our car fixed because we're at 62. And we've only had this for maybe technically about 2 hours in the game. It's very fast. It's very useful. But it has some absolutely terrible handling. You would assume this car would have better handling. But it does not at all. How much is it going to cost for us to repair this bad boy? $150,000. Good thing we don't even have enough money to fix this car. Holy bling blong. Alright, well, we gotta really take care of this because that is that's $150,000 to get this fixed up. The Anselmo. Is that how the robot says it? I don't know why I keep closing that tab out. Natural readers. Yeah, you can wait. Anselmo. AF90.
Anselmo.
The Anselmo, yeah. It costs us $150,000 to get it repaired. That's literally like a fifth of the price just to buy a brand new one. The only cool thing about this car is that it's the fastest car in the game. That's really the only cool thing about it. It does go up to 80 miles an hour, so I guess that's cool, but it doesn't have any storage capabilities. It does have an auto park feature too, which is something we don't really have. I think I need to turn around here. It's fast. I somehow took damage there. The gasoline is burning like an absolute eternity. So I really don't know how often I'm going to use this. Look at it. We're already down 10%. And we've literally just got this. Like, we literally just filled it up. Dude, we're going to run out of gas by the time we even get back to the house. So this car is just going to pretty much sit outside of our building. And I think the truck garage is the place to park it without us, without us running into some issues of, like, parking fees and all that sort of stuff. That's not really a concern right now for us, but if we were actually trying to be really profitable, we wouldn't want that to be happening. So we're going to sleep a little bit, make easy $49,000 through the night, get up, and let's do a little bit of live streaming in the morning. Remember when we used to live stream super early in the morning? Only OGs will remember. OGs is like 2 months ago if you're counting that as an OG. Eat a little bit of food. And let's go and make a few calls here. We're gonna run around for a little bit because we need to get our van because there's no way in bling long I'm using that car really ever. I mean, that car is just gonna be sitting out in front of our place. So We have ourselves 8 lawyers in this office, which is awesome, but I would like to get some more. So let's get our phone out. Let's make a quick call to, I believe it is called McCain's e-marketing? No, it is... Can I close these tabs out? I don't even remember if you can do that. I need to make a call, though, to Anderson's Recruiting. Anderson's Recruiting is customer service. I don't really need customer service, but we'll call them because I keep forgetting who it is. I need to figure out what is the best. So let's go with Moshe. Yeah, it's not Anderson. It is the other one. The other one would be... City Workforce. And now we're going to get some more lawyers in the place. I'm going to get 8 lawyers, but I'm going to hire 10. Because I think a lot of these guys are going to be part-time. So we're just going to hire 10 of them. And I don't really care how old they are, as long as they come on in. And that is all that matters. I want to make sure, though, that we have enough employees inside of our house, or inside of our headquarters, like for the HR manager. So we're going to need another HR manager as well, because we're pretty much capped out on that. So let's make a call real quick. Let's go to Anderson Recruiting, City Works. Make a call, new campaign, and I'm going to need myself a HR manager so we can, manage these people, and I'll hire whoever, one person be hired tomorrow. And then that should be all fixed there. Okay. Let's go over and let's go get our van back, because our van is actually quite important to us. I know there's a Metro in this game. A Metro. We haven't used it in quite a long time, actually. So I actually don't remember if there is a station by us. There is. So that is actually really useful. I don't know. Guess this is the closest one. I guess I can't mark it on the map. I don't know why I can't do that. But if we go up... If we just go down this area and come over here, it should be easy enough to follow. So let's just go this way. And let's get on the Metro, get to our house, and then we should be fine. We should be fine to get to our little car, because I know there is a off right over there. And then we can literally just get our van back and start driving that around. I don't even know what the point of having that cool car is, because... It seems like it's pretty useless. It's just going to burn more gas by the time we get there. Maybe that's the reason why you get the jerry cans, just so we don't get in that sticky situation. Let's go right here, and let's click on this. And beautiful. Let's yeet ourselves over there. And just like that, we are coming out the Metro, and I can even see our beautiful blue van right outside of our area. Maybe it is a good idea to go to the truck spot and just park our car in there, but I think parking it outside our house is a little bit more flex than to do it that way. So yeah, it's like a $5 fine to park here every day, I think, or a fee. So we should be getting a couple calls tomorrow in terms of, in terms of workers. But I think what we got to do is we always got to keep our house really stocked up with food. We just got to keep our house stocked up with food. I think that's really the main concern that we're going to have in this game is food. I don't know if you can order fresh food to your house. I wish you probably can, but I don't know how to do that. But I would love to just order fresh food so that we could eat it. Now, we can obviously do that with our Greg's Grub. We can order food. But... Greg's Grub is not going to let us... It's not going to let us just bring it to our house. We can't let us buy our own food. I wish that was the case. But it isn't. It's a little annoying how we can only get 10 at a time, but I guess that is a little realistic. $160 of food is a lot. And 20 bags. I guess that's maybe realistic. I'm sure they're going to introduce push cards eventually to this game. Let's get ourselves a little bit more food. And then we should be good to go and drop this off at our house. And maybe one at our lawyer firm as well. But I think coming back to our house, it really is not that inconvenient as you would think. Our house is like literally right around the block from two of our businesses, two of the big businesses. The lawyer firm obviously is one of the top ones, but our sinful liquor store is actually the most. It makes us twice as much as like every other place, which is wild to me. But hey, it's a video game, and that is, if they say that's the one that gets us the most amount of money, then that's the one that gets us the most amount of money. Maybe I should make another liquor store. I just don't know why that. I just don't see why that one would make more than a lawyer firm. Maybe we're just not charging enough. That could also be the issue. That guy literally just... Okay, that time I guess I hit that person. I didn't mean to. But we're gonna go drop some of this food off in our house right over here. Illegal parking. Let's move it this way and park it right up here. $15 fine. Or $15 fee. Did we actually get 10 of them? I thought we only had... I didn't think we got 10. Wow, maybe there was some sitting in the van. I don't even... Maybe that's what we did last live stream. I honestly don't remember doing that. Maybe I should just stock our house up with all the food. So then we never have to come back. Like, we never really have to do our house again. And I know I could have got more and more and more and more. But I think our house maybe be a good spot. Thankfully in this game, the food does not spoil. Holy bling blong, that'd be annoying. Okay. That's good to go. Let's back it up a little bit. Oops, hit my own car. That does... It's a little bit more livid. It's gonna make me a little more livid. So let's move it this way. Let's move it backwards. Let's turn it around. And then, I think we're good to go, really. Let's go over to our liquor store, our cigar store, and let's see what is going on over there. I think it needs to have a little bit more detailing. I don't know. Okay, move. You already T-boned me. So, I need you to move so I can go get some more money. More money, 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 money. Oops. Another T-bone incident there. Please do not worry. Please do not worry, everybody. And here comes a person. Killed them. Easy peasy. And let's run on inside of Kia and get ourselves a few items. So it is a liquor store, cigar shop. I think we should get some of these poster frames here, these picture frames, because I think those would look really nice in the store. So to give us a little bit of design feature, you know, like this is a classy sort of thing. I don't know if we need a clock, but I'm going to grab one anyways. And then I think maybe a couple plants too, you know, just to spruce it up a little bit. And then what else should we get? We have enough room for two more items. So let's grab a couple more of these smaller large frames. And that should be a really good start for our store. So let's check on out. Place an order. How much is the damage? Oh, $970. That's wild for 3 picture frames. I think it was the vases that cost the most. Because it was like 30, that's 90. It's 120. Yeah, it had to have been like the vases. The vases must have cost a lot more. Because they were some big vases. Definitely were some big vases. And then we'll go this way. And I think we're up one more block. I think it's on 7th Street. Or, sorry, 5th Street, I believe it is. 4th Avenue. Completely off. But we still found it, regardless. There's a nice parking bench out front. That seems like that would be a very bad idea. Alright, look at this. There's like nothing in stock. Like ever, it seems like. Let's grab ourselves the handy truck. Run outside and grab a few of our items. And then we'll come inside here. And then we'll do a little bit of detailing. So we'll do a wall clock. And we'll place that on the wall behind the cashier. So, you know, for example, you know, Well, we can actually sell liquor 24 hours a day, so I guess we really don't need to say, like, hey, it's closed right now. But we'll put a clock up there regardless. And then we'll put one of those plants in the corner. Then we have these little frames here. I want to put these on the wall in, like, the back. Start giving off a cool sort of vibe inside of the store. Like, these are some, classic, people that came here and bought some liquor or some cigars or some cool, some history maybe of the store. Like these were the OG owners. This is what it looked like. That sort of stuff. It is completely dark in here. There we go. There goes the lights instantly. Right when we say that, the lights pop on at 7 o'clock at night. And then we'll grab the rest of these. I'll put these in the back over here. We got another vase. So we'll put one more vase here. Maybe we should put them like right in front of the windows. I don't know if that's the best idea. I feel like that's going to block the pathway. I'll put one in the back corner. No, we already have a speaker there. Where should I put the speaker then? Maybe we'll put the speaker behind the cashier. That's probably not the best idea, but we'll put it back there. Because I kind of want the speaker probably should be there just in case if something happens, the clerk can turn down the music if it's too loud in the store. They have all the control right where they're at. Next, we have these really big picture frame things. Now, these are the ones that will be put on the wall for terms of, advertisements in the store. At least here in Illinois, there is, like, specific rules of where you can advertise sins. So, like, for example, you can't really advertise certain, like, you can't advertise cigars or cigarettes or anything like that in certain areas. So we're going to put some of those signs up inside because you can do it inside. The only places you can really sell that stuff is literally inside of the gas, like at the gas station. That could be outside. But anywhere else, it can't be. It can't be on like any other business or anything like that. And by the way, if you're curious on why this is red, like it's about to run out of stock, well, you don't have to keep stocking it in the game. You can literally let the game stock it yourself. It goes down to 0 and then they restock it. That's not very realistic, but that's just how it works. So that's how we're going to keep it running as is. And I think this store looked a lot more nicer. You can picture these would be advertisements for certain wines or certain liquors and then some certain cigars. But it is a really nice filled out store. Now, I'm really happy how this turned out. Now, I don't know if ideally if that would be like that here. I would like it to be kind of symmetrical, to be honest with you. But then it kind of blocks the door. So, I don't know. Kind of debating that. We'll put it there for now. For it to actually be symmetrical, it's going to be a little bit off. There's no undo button in the game, so let's just put it back to where it was, which was, I think, right about here or here. That's really nice, though. I do like how that turned out. Great job. All right, let's drive over to our house and let's get a nice nap in. I think it would be a good time to take a little nap, and then we will be able to get the night going, and hopefully we'll have some lawyers ready for hire, because I want to start making some more money in terms of that sort of progress. I would like to have as much money from our lawyers going as possible, and I know it's more beneficial to hire lawyers at certain salary grades. So we did actually have 10 of them coming on in. So we should have a nice choice of lawyers. Now, their salaries never go up and their salaries never go down. So it is a good idea to just hire cheap people right away. So then you don't have to worry about their salary later on. And hiring younger people usually gets you a lot better of a deal than the other way around. So here we at the house. It's 11 o'clock at night. And we'll go inside and we'll sleep until about 6 in the morning. Liam says it's late waking up at 6 in the morning. $32,000. And we got a shipment from wherever. 6 in the morning, we'll do a little quick live stream on here for a couple hours. Got a bunch of calls from our job manufacturer. not manufacturer, hiring agency. And let's see what we have. $90 an hour for part-time lawyer, $93 an hour, $116 an hour for part-time lawyer. These guys are asking for quite a lot of money for these people. This one's $90 an hour. It's not really much cheaper. We'll stream a little longer inside of the game and see all the offers that we're going to get, or most of the offers. 103. Okay, perfect. $75, $25 less than a couple other people. These guys are asking for an absolute ton. $74. $90 doesn't look too bad anymore. Get a couple more calls coming on in. I definitely need that HR person coming on in soon, too. I thought I hired the HR manager. Maybe I didn't actually say yes on that. I guess not. Let's take a look at the other people that got hired, or we pulled for $24. Oh, no, here it is. $24 an hour for our HR manager. I love how our HR manager does probably like the most amount of work, but is... oh, no, good thing I didn't hire her. She says she wants a peaceful work environment. That's pretty much impossible to have, so we're going to not get her, and we're going to get a new person. This one's $86 an hour. That isn't that bad. We have 50 employees. Congratulations, guys, boys and girls. And now I want to go through here and start unhiring. We'll do $93 an hour. That's pretty high for us. 116 wild, no. $95 too much. 109 too much. 103 too much. 111 too much. And then we're gonna have to make a call tomorrow and get some other people here hired. And we'll see what happens. Okay, so what we need to go to is inside of our Blizzman, and we need to go into our headquarters here. And I think we have enough room for HR managers. I could be wrong. Maybe we don't have enough spots for them. I don't want them to have shared schedules, but opening hours cannot be changed for headquarters. How much more room can I get inside of my headquarters? Because I have another HR person, and I don't know how many headquarters I can own as well. Okay, this headquarters says I can have up to 10 people working inside. And how many people do I have? I have 5, 6, 7. I have 7 people at least. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, we have a desk computer here. Desktop computer. So we can't put Zachary Foster there. So what was the issue then? Isn't that the... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I think there's 9 people. Let me just double check. No, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, there's 8 people. I just want to double check that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There is 8 people. What am I not counting correctly? Something I'm not counting correctly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't know what I'm not doing right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8. Then it says 9. But how do I have 9? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, you know why? Because I didn't hire that person. That makes so much more sense now. $49,000. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Do a little short stream here in the morning. And then we'll eat some food. Huh. What else do we need? Yeah, we gotta make that call. Which means we're gonna have to wait another day. Son of a bling blong. I'll hire 2 HR managers just to see if which one comes, if which one has a good tag on them, and then we need to hire ourselves. We need to start changing some of our stuff around. So let's go inside our Blizman. Let's go to Moshe. Let's go to schedule, and then we're gonna turn on Saturdays and Sundays. We're gonna do autofill, because we did get all those new people in there. People are asking for part-time, and we'll see if anybody's complaining. Kind of wish I could expand this screen a little bit. This person wants to be full-time, but does not have full-time hours. So let's give... let's do... I can make him a cleaner. I could definitely do that. Maybe Morgan can work all day, like Saturday. Like, maybe that'll work for her. When does Morgan work? Or, I'm sorry, Mitchell Morgan. Mitchell Morgan works every day except for... No, she doesn't. She works Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And then we'll make her hours be like Saturday she could be there like all day. I think this will be okay if we have like one person working the whole time. She worked from like 8 to 12. That's a long bling blonging day. Let's go 8 to 8, 12 hours. Let's do it that day. She's still going to be complaining because it's not full time. And then we'll make her go 12 hours here as well, which is still not a lot. And then she'll work these really weird hours where it's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, where she'll work 12-hour days. And that should cover everyone's statistics here. Now, a couple other people want some more time to do stuff, but we wanted to make sure that we get the full-time people covered as soon as possible. We'll do autofill again and see what happens there, because now our hours are expanded. So a couple other people are going to be working a lot longer on the weekends, which they probably did not want to do. But same thing happens there. Mitchell Morgan is going to be working those long shifts there. As now Collins is working longer as well. Let's just take a little quick run through here and see if everyone is okay with that still, which is perfect. I can't believe the game actually maxed us out there to get those people running. So our lawyer firm is going to be starting to make us like a bank, because we have Friday, Saturday, and Sunday where they're working pretty much all day, or from 8 to 8, which is a long shift. That is a long shift. But, they're lawyers. Zach keeps saying that lawyers work 24 hours a day. And it's not 24 hours a day yet. But we are getting there. Let's make another phone call to our recruitment agency before it is a little too late. Let's get a new campaign coming on in. We have a couple HR people, and let's get a couple more lawyers here. Let's get 10 more lawyers coming on in, and that should definitely fill the gap. And we'll fire some people if that doesn't work out. In the meantime, we don't have the best customer service for these current lawyers that we have. So let's go inside of here. Let's do auto assign employee and fill the rest of those up as much as we can so they can automatically get trained. It's going to take a little longer for them to get trained, but it'll slowly get them up in terms of tolerance so that they could be working a little bit longer. And then we need to figure out to get a screenshot before I forget, because I need to update the screenshot here. So let's do that now. So if you're watching the stream back in post-production, you can skip ahead a little bit. We make this snippet here. Probably should have closed this out or moved that down a little bit. Go like this, and oops. I don't know why it's telling me I could take a screenshot with my game capture thing. I do not want to do that. If I wanted to do that, I would have done that earlier. My F12 doesn't work anymore. It used to work pretty solidly, but it doesn't want to save anymore. So we'll go this way, and we'll save this to a desktop, and we'll call this 1. And then we'll open up our Adobe Photoshop. Go there. Open that up, and we'll change it away from that car. Oh, we have to change the outfits as well. I forgot to do that. I knew I was missing one more thing. I wish you would auto-assign outfits. I think you can make the default outfit be good. And I don't know why I have so many different outfits for stuff. I guess that's me being super creative, taking this game to the maximum. We're not actually trying to run this game down in terms of breaking it. For some reason, my Photoshop is not opening right now, which is wild. My Photoshop literally crashed, which I've never seen that before in my entire life. It's a little bit wild. Okay. So feel free to skip ahead if you are watching this in post-production. It's about 100 degrees in my room right now. I think it's mandatory for central air to be in every house, especially my room. Because holy bling blong. I have a fan beneath my desk, and I'm going to turn it on here in a second. Holy bling blong, it's hot in here. And my computer is, like, these past couple days have been, like, really whack in terms of, like, it being so slow. What is going on? It should have been bling blong, bling blong. Alright, we're turning the fan on. It's so hot in here. You could have updated this thumbnail while you were not streaming. I could have. I definitely could have. All right. The Windows 11, wow, that error sound. Windows 11, I hate it sometimes so much because it'll do this thing where it when there's no sound through your computer, it does this slow fade up, right? Where it just goes, it fades the audio in, but it's so weird because you'll be editing a video or something, and then you won't hear any sound for a couple of seconds. Then it's off, and then you stop the video, rewind it, play it again, and it does it again, and you're like, what's wrong with my edit? What's wrong with my editing? Like, I don't know what's going on, and it's just like, oh no, it's just the error with the software itself. That is just annoying. It's so annoying. I wish they would fix that, but I guess they haven't. All right, so all of our lawyers now have the suits on, or they will put the suits on the next time they come on in. And that is going good. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. We're going to get a couple of calls tonight in terms of the game, or sorry, tomorrow after we play our game for a little bit. Look at how playing video games is giving us such a morale boost to where I can maybe hire an HR manager that's a little bit picky and says they want a peaceful work environment. But I will never hire a peaceful work environment because this is not a peaceful work environment. We are here to make money, and that is my goal, is to make money 100%. What else do you want me to do? Look at that, $32,000, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. That might be just from, that might just be from, we might be losing money at some place. Here we are. I knew we were losing money at a point. All right, what's going on here? Salaries are $10,000 or pretty much $9,000. Rent, marketing. We're losing $1,000 a day from Moshe, and I think it's because our lawyer fees are a little bit. Our customer service and our pricing has just dropped, and that's because of all the new lawyers that we hired, and that should slowly go up over time once we get some more people in here. Greg, perfect. We're gonna hire you. $83 an hour, $128 an hour. No. 112, 121, no. 116, no. 101. That's pretty high, but you're part-time. I don't really want, I mean, I'm hiring some part-time people, yes, but I would like it to be a little bit nicer. I want a couple other people in here. I really want a couple more full-time people, to be honest with you. But that are not asking too much. Multi-purpose chair for Naomi Wilson. You are hired. 62, though. You're a very old HR manager, but I'll take it. What about these lawyers? $123. No, $128. You're 46 years old. I'll hire you and I'll fire the other person. Or maybe I'll keep you both. Maybe I'll keep both HR managers. Nah, I'm going to fire one. I'm going to fire one of them. Naomi is going. And these people are asking for a lot. I'll hire a full-time person, $105 an hour. Ooh, this lawyer was $197 an hour. That should be enough lawyers for the time being. That should be enough lawyers for the time being. Let's go inside of our Blizman. Let's run down to the place. If we're going to be messing around with the lawyers for the rest of today's stream, we're going to run over there, and we're going to see what is going on. And get everyone suited up, because I need to make sure that they're all wearing the HQ outfits. Naomi, you're fired. I forgot. You're fired. It's been a pleasure. You're just too old. I have no hate, but I'm not going to train you up just for you to go. Sorry. I feel like this is probably literally real life. Unfortunately, that's probably not how that should work. Okay. We need to go to our headquarters, and we need to schedule that person in there, our brand new lawyer, or our HR person, which should be right here. Christian Hall. And then Christian Hall, we're going to assign all the employees that we possibly can to them. And that should be okay for Christian to do whatever he has to do. We want them... Oh, these guys are not trained up all the way. Goodness me. Well, these guys... Okay, they're slowly going up. They're slowly going up, which is good. But look at how much this has dropped us in terms of things. Now, the higher the HR manager goes, they can handle more employees. That's why these guys can handle 25, but this one Christian can only handle 4. We got apparently more phone calls or something. It says I have 7 nodes, and I don't know what they're from. But I think we should be fine now. Okay. That should be all running through perfectly fine. We can't charge any more for our business because we don't have... We do not have high enough people to be making money. So we're going to be losing some money on this business for a while. But what we can do is we could probably go inside of our Blizman and go into Moshe and take a look at our scheduling. And I think we can officially open these up to 24-hour shifts. I hope this will not break our game and no one is going to scream at me. And I hope we have enough people now. Lawyers 24 hours a day. This is going to make exactly the games happy. This is going to make me happy. It's going to make us all happy. And I hope we can make money. If not, we're about to jump into a nice financial crisis. And really, we're going to see what happens. Okay, so Saturday There's not enough people to work Sunday at all. Okay, so we need to hire more people. Okay, Monday, we need to hire more people on Mondays. We need to hire just more lawyers. So I think I'm just going to have to start picking up lawyers. Oh, we just missed the cutoff again. Let's take a little quick nap here. I can't believe I missed the cutoff. Moshe is not open, but it has... Moshe is open, but it has no assigned employees. All right, let's take a look at our economics. Moshe is now making us a ton of money. Moshe is making us $7,000 a day. But we need to make some calls, and we need to get ourselves more lawyers in here. And I'm surprised that we don't have enough. So let's hire 10 more full-time employees, and hopefully we can make some money. I really hope we can make some money off of this. I hope so. I hope so. I hope so. Yeah, it's Sunday and there's nobody in here. And it's... Oh, did we... Nobody works on Sundays. We got an import as well. Drink like a whiz is out of soda cans, soda cans, soda cans, soda cans, soda cans, soda cans, soda cans. Okay, so something's wrong in terms of our budgeting. Now, thankfully, soda cans is not our main product to sell, but there's something going wrong inside of my logistics warehouse. Am I just not ordering enough soda cans? I don't even see soda cans listed inside of here. Let's go inside of our Blizzman, and let's go inside of our employees at the HQ. It's very confusing sometimes in this game. HQ, HR manager, purchasing agent. Okay, who the hell is ordering his soda cans and not ordering enough soda cans? What's going on here? Nobody's ordering soda cans. Why not? Cheap flowers. Oh, you know what? Zachary Foster is the one that orders the soda cans because apparently nobody else orders. No, we get 1,000 soda cans from this place every 3 days. But none came. Didn't we just get an order? Didn't we just get an order? Like literally just a second ago. So let's order. Let's do this. Okay. Let's do a 1-day order. Let's get ourselves 2,500 soda cans. Should be more than enough. And let's take a nap and wait for some of our lawyers to get hired. Here we go. Get a bunch of phone calls. Have enough lawyers here. 9, to be exact. Let's read their qualifications. I want to hire the cheapest. Oh my, bling blong. $74 an hour seems reasonable. 85 is reasonable. 88 is reasonable. 128, 121, 118. You're only 24 years old. There's no that doesn't make any sense to me. You're gonna think you're gonna get that much amount of money. All right, before we say no or yes to these people, I want to make sure that everyone is wearing their HQ outfits, which is the nice suit and tie, and we'll go inside of our economics. No, we'll go inside of where. It's so confusing sometimes. Moshe, here we go. Scheduling, do the autofill, and let's see what's going on. Okay, so we don't have workers every day. We still don't have enough lawyers on Fridays or Sundays. We still have, yeah, we don't have a lot of lawyers for a lot of these days. So we need to figure out some issues here. Okay, now I don't like hiring these people that are super high in pay, but I want to hire some full-time lawyers. So $118, I'll hire you. And then I'll hire her for $125. And we're just going to slowly just hire a couple people, figure out how many we need, and then we'll go from there. So let's go back over to our Blizzman. Go in here, go to scheduling, do autofill, and see if people... Nobody wants to work on Sundays. Why? Why does nobody want to work on Sundays? Nobody's complaining, right? This is not nice here that this is laid out this way. But we got enough people working Monday through Friday, So Monday, open 24/7. Tuesday, open 24/7. Wednesday, open 24/7. Thursday is 12 to 4. Friday, 12 to 4. Saturday, 12 to 4. And Sunday, nobody's working. I do not know why. So let's get some more lawyers here. I'm just surprised that we need to hire this many people. Because I guess some of these people are part-time. I think that's maybe where the game is running into some issues. I'm just so surprised that this is not getting maximally filled out. So we'll do another autofill. I think they're autofilling every day but Sunday. And I don't know why that's automatically filling every day but Sunday. Holy bling. Look at how many hours these people are working. And I know I can manually bump these people up to Sunday and get them up a little bit higher. I just want the autofill to do it for me. It's not too late. Hire and schedule at least 25 lawyers. So congratulations, guys. Well, I guess we need to get more lawyers in here. Get a new campaign going. Moshe, lawyers. Let's get 10 more lawyers coming on in tomorrow. We'll get a phone call for that. And then we'll run over to our little apartment complex that we pay a lot of money for a little bit of room. But, you know, we are a wealthy individual. Here we go. We got a phone call. Let's make it 32 years old. Lillian Miller, $101 an hour, female. 36 bucks an hour, or 36%, part-time, hired. Just get on this crew. I need you to just do whatever you do and just get us some money. Make sure everyone has their HQ suits and ties on. Whatever lawyers wear, you just wear that, okay? Just put those on for me, and we'll be good to go. I'm not going to complain. But I just figured out why do I have to hire so many lawyers. I just didn't get that. Remember, at our lawyer office, we need to have at least 8 people working at all times, not including the cleaner. We need to have 8 people working at all times. Oh, wow. We are in the hole. $981. What is going on? We're going to take a stop right there and read our economics. Where are we losing money? We're losing $19,000 a day from our lawyers. And what is going on here? We are losing $19,000 a day from salaries. All right. I know I need lawyers a lot, but why are we not making any money back? Is that because because these people are not trained enough? I think that might be an issue. Where's my HR manager? My HR manager needs to start training these people. And we need another... Oh, man. Holy blingle. That's a big hole to be in. And speaking of the devil, we're getting more lawyers. And I shouldn't probably hire more people. Because our HR person is not even trained up himself or herself. Christian, whatever the hell his last name is. Yeah, look at how slow these people are. 59 years old and you're... All right, well, we're really in the hole right now. I'm just going to let those people queue. I don't know if they disappear after a day or whatnot. We're going to just do a little live stream, get that off our mind a little bit. Eat some food, depression eating. We'll hire Leo Myers real quick as he's $82 an hour or $86 an hour, whatever. Marketing. We have high marketing on this, though. All right. Well, I thought it was a good idea to just get people in here to be doing whatever they need to be done. Maybe I just need another HR person. Apparently I cannot change. Blizzman. Let's go to headquarters. Do I have another slot for a worker here? No, I do not. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think I can get 2 more desks. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to go absolute emergency mode. And we need to set up a... We need to set... Oh, my God. What is this traffic? Watch out. Yeet! Look, they made a lane just for me here. We need to set up instantly, like, a brand new... workstation and hire some. Oh, no, call him. Make a call here. New campaign. I should have never fired that person. I need 2 HR managers ASAP. I need them tomorrow. Get me them. Hopefully those HR managers aren't complaining about peaceful work environment and all that sort of crap. Because I don't need a peaceful work environment. We're losing, as you clearly see, we're losing $19,000 a day. And it's probably not the greatest idea to keep hiring more people. That's not a good idea, actually, at all. But we're going to pray a little bit and see if we can work out that we can get these people trained up quicker than we lose money. Now, in today's live stream, we start off every live stream with $100,000. Everything else goes into our savings account. And I just hope we can stay above $100,000. Right now, we have made $224,883. Actually, made a little bit more. But based on the game, you know, we were spending money and all that sort of stuff, and, you know, paying for fines and that sort of stuff, parking fees and, you know, that sort of stuff. Spend another $5,000 down a hole to get these HR managers in, because tomorrow we need them in and we need to get these people training ASAP. Our sinful liquor store is not holding the weight anymore. They can't even legitly hold the weight. They make $16,000 a day last time I checked. They're not making any money anymore. You know what? We might. No, we just made an order to wherever it was. Let me make a call to our HQ, which I know we're about to go over there. And our purchasing agents, this guy needs to be set up for a 3-day delivery again. Because those soda cans, for some reason, are just getting bought literally right off the shelves. And I think that's because they're getting sold for market value, which is wild that I have to sell pop cans at market value, because apparently charging $1 more is too much. You go to damn Walgreens and you spend like $2 more than you can get like a 6-pack for. I've never ever understood, like, people, are you really that, like, do you not, like, do people, I guess money is not a common sense thing. It just doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense to me. You can go get yourself a 6-pack of pop, and you could save yourself literally $3. And it's not like you just drink pop every once in a while. No, you're drinking pop like every single day. So that makes sense. It's a necessity. It's actually a necessity. Now, for most people, it wouldn't be a necessity drinking pop, but if you drink pop every single day, it does not make any sense why you would spend so much more money for a pop at a store for one of them. Now, you do it every once in a while, okay, it's fine, but I just don't get that. People just are, that's like wasting money. You're not a multi-gajillionaire like I am in this game, all right? I'm not even a gajillionaire in a video game. I'm still saving money. But it's annoying, and I apparently in this game, long story short, in this game I can't even make that amount of money, which is, I can't even upcharge people. I want the people to be, like, dependent on me. I want them to be dependent on my, like, overpriced pop, because they're so lazy to go get it from some other grocery store. Okay, I'm going to feel like I'm going to get a heartache tonight in this game, all right? 7 o'clock, we get paid at midnight, or paid or lose money at midnight. I should go home and do, like, a little depression live stream and do a little bit of, you know, go to our liquor store, do some, like, you know, sinful drinking. Like, I feel like this is the day we're about to just lose, like, $24,000. Something astronomically wild. I should sleep at the liquor store. Get all the depression in. Like, we're not even gonna go home. That's how bad it is. Alright. We slept in our store before. We need to humble ourselves. So let's run on down here. Go drink like a whiz. And go inside, and let's just take a nice little nap in the back rooms, and We made $10,000, which is absolutely awesome. Where are we making this money from is the question. Economics. Lawyers, wow, we're losing a lot of money there. Our flower shop, Edelweiss, is pulling some money. Drinking like whisk is pulling the belt so back. Oh, I looked at the wrong store. Parking fees. Yeah, we're losing $600 a day in parking fees. That's a lot of money. And then we got these lawyers here, too. I know I shouldn't be hiring them yet. But we should be getting a call here soon about these HR managers, which should come in real quickly. HR managers, look at this. Large meeting table hired. Large meeting table hired. Perfect. They're older people. I'm not going to discriminate this time for the older gentlemen and older gentlewomen. Make sure that they're wearing all their lawyer outfits or the HQ suit and ties. And we're going to go inside of our Moshe because I think I got a lawyer there. We're going to autofill these people, get them all working. Nobody wants to work Sunday, so I'm just going to close Sunday off for now. Which apparently I can't unassign a Sunday for some reason. I don't know why I cannot unassign a Sunday. Now, I can technically just throw, like, a person on here, these part-time workers. So we can, just keep it open, I guess, from 12 to 6. But, I mean, I want it to be auto-filling everyone. So we'll just let that go for now. We're losing a ton of money, obviously. Let's go to our headquarters here, our HR managers. Let's do an auto-schedule again. I believe everyone should be good to go. Is anybody complaining because they're not working enough hours or something? And I don't want anybody to be complaining to me. We might need to get another HQ soon enough. Oh my gosh, these people are so low in their stats that they can only manage 8 people. But they can actually train themselves, it looks, or train each other. So this one can only train 5 people. Okay, so we're slowly going to get this going up. And eventually we got these HR managers, so nothing is like, it's not going to be the end of the world. They're eventually going to get trained up and get everyone to 100%. Right now, a bunch of our lawyers that we just hired, look at this, a 27%, 50%, 20%. I think that was right down here. 22%. Like, look at how low these people are. Some of these are pretty higher. Some of these guys are higher in terms of percentage, but we're going to slowly train them up, slowly get them working. We got an achievement, hire 5 HR managers, which is absolutely phenomenal. There's no food in our liquor store fridge for ourselves to consume. So let's go run down to the El Gato, pick up some fresh food, eat it on the way back, and try to make ourselves a little bit of money while we are here. So let's go here. Remember, I remember working at the store for $15 an hour, $20 an hour, whatever it was. Back in my day, 143 days ago, I worked for 3 days, got a loan, and then I just made some big ambitions. Walked down the street, made a sinful liquor store, a sinful cigar store, and it is the most profitable business to this day. The lawyers, you would assume, be making the most money, but no, the sins make the money, which is not good, but it is a video game. So now we're making all this money every single day. We are in the green, but we need to get our lawyers bumped up. In our savings account right here, $443,000 saved dollars, and we're about to bump that up to nearly $800,000 if we keep staying in the green. Can I still hire these people even though they are not 100%? I can. I can hire 4 more people for our businesses, but I don't want these people because there's so much money. So I'm going to cancel them. We'll do another round of hiring. I'm going to hire only 4 more. No, $93 an hour full-time. Dang it, that was a good one. This one here, full-time, $83 an hour, hired. And I know this isn't smart. This isn't really smart to be hiring this many people like this early on, even though we are losing money, technically. But we can get our lawyers trained up. We can get 3 more people. 3 more people assigned. Oh, look at this. It's perfectly split it here. Sunday, there is one person working Sunday. All right, so technically our lawyers are going. I want 3 more lawyers because that's how much we can automatically get them training up because of our HR manager. Obviously, that's going to improve once we get them trained up a little bit more. Oh, no, we can actually hire 3. We can hire a little bit more, actually. We can hire 4, 5, 6. We can hire 6 more lawyers. We're gonna hold off on that. We're gonna hold off on that for just a moment. And I want to take a look at the Blizzman one more time for our Moshe here and see what is going on Sunday. It's not 24 hours, but we do have somebody at the office every single day except for Sunday. Sunday after 2 to 12 o'clock, there's nobody there. Let's like the intern here. It is a lawyer, but there's one lawyer working on Sunday. So there at least is coverage every single day. I would like it to be 24 hours a day, but right now it's not. And we have some people here too, which I could maybe bump this up. We just don't. Part-time is 30 hours in the game, if I'm correct. I think part-time is 30 hours. Yes, it is. Perfect. So we will have a lawyer here 24 hours a day. On Sunday, there's 2 different people that work, which is not ideal, but we have 3 people that work, but somebody's on staff all the time, no matter what. So that means we're going to be making a lot more money once everyone gets trained up and good to go. So it's Wednesday in the game. We should go to the casino and just gamble like $300,000 on blackjack and just risk it all. But that's a bad idea. Didn't we lose like $100,000 gambling? We literally had like $1 left, and our days in the game is 87. So remember, 87 times 2, well, is, I don't actually know. Let's, to be honest, the calculator. Let's do this. 87 times 2, which means 174 days in the game is when we have to pay the IRS again. And obviously, not trying to pay the IRS a lot of money, but I mean, if we don't pay the IRS money, I think we actually go to jail and we lose the game. I haven't seen anybody lose the game on purpose. There's probably people that have done that on purpose. I'm not trying to do that because that would be absolutely bling-blowingly stupid. Speaking of, though, I'm going to take our beautiful car, the Anselmo, our beautiful Anselmo car. It cost us $115,000 to repair it. And I was going to park it outside of our house, but it cost $15,000 to park it outside of our house, and I do not want to do that absolutely whatsoever. So I believe the garage service will allow us to park our car without paying for extra like service fees, or it's less. It needs to be parked. There's other places I can actually park this for free, so I don't even know what this is actually, because I know I can find parking for free. There's definitely parking for free in this game. I don't want to be parking all my car, especially the cars that I'm not using all the time. I do not want to be parking those for a fee. Like, I'll park it wherever it needs to be parked for free, but I do not want to be parking it somewhere for a fee. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense to somebody. Truck garage. So I have no idea what this is at all. I've never been here before. Closed. When does it open again? Truck garage. It's closed 5 days a week. It went out of business. Or sorry, 7 days a week. It went out of business. Where can we go and park our car for free? Maybe we could park it outside of our HQ. Or let's go to the gas. I think there's a gas station this way. I know it costs $115,000 to repair our car, which is a lot of money, and I really don't feel like paying that right now for something that I might just mess up anyways. And I know I can get my car towed to just get gas, but I want to buy a jerry can and just see how that works because I've never used that before. Just got to go around the block. Take 2 rights, and you'll be right there. 3 rights, technically. Oh, man. Look at that. We just lost 20,000. Dude, this car is so hard to drive. Ugh. All right, maybe we should get it repaired right now. We'll fill it up, and we'll buy a jerry can. And those go in our trunk. I'll buy 3 of them. Screw it. How much is it going to cost for us to repair this? It actually cost us less money the more we damaged it. It was 150,000, now it's 120,000. That's a lot of money. Spend at least $50,000 on repairs. Son of a bling bong. Alright, that was a lot of money. Alright, well, we're going to drive this car very slowly. And we're going to find some free parking. And we're going to park this car because I'm done. I'm done damaging it. How much is the auto park feature? Parking $5. No, I'm not paying a dime to park somewhere. We just gotta find free parking. Parking $5. $5. I would love to park it outside of one of our businesses. Free parking over here. So there is free parking here. Down this way. What about closer to my business? Is there free parking across the street? It is. Ooh, there is free parking across the street. I'm going to park my car here. And our car is going to pretty much sit here indefinitely. Because I am not braking. I'm not paying a dime. Okay, where was... Well, I guess while we're here, let's stop at our beautiful flower shop. I buy my special lady friends some flowers. Mother friends flowers, you know. My sister flowers. Look at how nice this is in here. Very a beautiful Edelweiss. And let's take a look at some of our inside edition purchasing agents. We should be having another shipment coming here tomorrow. And then this one's glitched out, if everyone remembers. And we're going to have to do an order here of some paper bags because our paper bags are going pretty quickly. And I guess while we order paper bags every once in a while, let's just throw on, because we don't order paper bags that often, let's just throw $100, $250 of pop cans. Maybe 1,000 pop cans, because we don't do it that often. We get a lot of pop cans from the other order. Let's just throw it on there, because apparently pop cans are going like nobody's business. So we're going to order those there. And they should be coming to the warehouse soon enough. We do got to hit the walk-in and go to the metro station over here. And hopefully we can get ourselves back to the house and see if we cry tonight. Because if we don't cry today, we'll cry tomorrow. It's almost Friday. We can go gamble our money. See what's going on. See if we can make $1. But I do think we need to wait and get our lawyers trained up before we hire any more lawyers. Because our lawyers right now, not doing to Fortnite. You know, it's not doing to Fortnite. So let's jump on the metro and go over there. I think I canceled all these people. The ones that we didn't hire. Yeah, or they auto-canceled. I don't know. But they're no longer there. The option to hire them is no longer there. Let's turn this down a little bit. And then we should be right down the block. You know what? Let's be a little bit sane here, okay? We still made $10,000 yesterday. One day we lost like $20,000, which is pretty sad. We haven't been in the red that often in this game. We'll sleep at the park for a little bit. You know, homeless man status. But that boosted up our morale. Because technically in the game, you don't sleep in the park. You just kind of just sit there on the bench, but it also says sleep. Well, technically the game says you're sleeping, but you're not actually sleeping. So that should be good. Here's Greg's Supermarket if you missed this last time. It's red, white, and blue themed. We're selling fresh food. We're selling frozen foods. We have a little restaurant in here. Friend that I know has a Myers by their house. And they have like a pretzel place inside. Never bought a pretzel from there. Trying to get this camera to focus. Never bought a pretzel from there, but I always wanted to. I like those pretzel dogs. whenever I get a chance to get them. Okay, why is this camera not focusing? Spent a lot of money on this camera. Why ain't it focusing? All right, perfect. But then there's also like other places you can shop. Greg told us that a minimum of distance between shelves is 6 feet. If you don't know who Greg is a good friend of ours here on live stream, and Greg worked at Super Targets designing the interior of them. So I just thought it was absolutely perfectly fitting to give Greg his own supermarket in this game, Greg's Grub. So he designed the interior for us pretty much, telling us where to put the shelves, where to put stuff, and that sort of thing. So I think that's really awesome. So congratulations, Greg, on working on that long career and now living in retirement. I think retirement, after doing all those, working at those super targets. All right, here's our lawyer office. Obviously, lawyer's office working 24 hours a day. We're about to see if we make money, lose money. We got 2 orders of shipments, which took up a big bulk of our money. We're still losing money on motion, $19,000 a day from our lawyer fees and parking fees. No negative interest. Our interest is just skyrocketing still. But our lawyer office is the only one that's losing us money. I don't count our warehouse losing us money or our headquarters, because those headquarters are definitely needed investments there. We have no loans right now either. We have absolutely no loans, and I can honestly, I don't need to take out a loan. I do not need to take out a loan. I think it's cheaper to park our car here than park it at our actual apartment, because our apartment, I think, is $15 an hour to charge. So, yeah, we don't want to do that. All right. Well, let's do some, sleeping here. We'll do the classic Big Ambitions vibe. I should do this in real life because this would make me a very productive person. Don't think my friends would like it too much. Get up, do a little bit of working. I wish I could just get up and I wish I could just sleep on command. I have been able to, though. These past 2 weeks, I've trained my body to finally let me sleep from midnight till 9 in the morning every single day. Not ideal time of waking up, but it is an ideal time to go to bed. So I'm very happy for that, and I've been pretty much energized throughout every day. When I first wake up, I can't really judge when I get a phone call or if I'm talking to my parents. I really can't judge if I'm tired or not. Right when I wake up, I know I'm always tired when I wake up. But these past couple days, I've been just waking up on the dime at 9 o'clock. Some of these days, I kind of lay in bed for an hour. Like yesterday and today, I've laid in the bed for some times. But yeah, I've been pretty much waking up. Today I woke up at 10 o'clock. So, but yeah, I've been pretty much on the dime for this. I don't know why Tuesday I woke up at 6:30. I don't know why I woke up that early on Tuesday at 6:30, but I did. I think that might have been for a job sort of thing. By the way, Claude's history course. Haven't had a video in progress in a while. I just can't get an idea that I'm back behind. I know if I had the big ambitions, I would keep doing that. But I don't have any history topics that I'm that passionate about. I can just rush and make a video, which is probably what I should do. But I want to do APA side of videos and get that sort of out. And I don't want to be making these random shorts. Especially, I want to feel very passionate on a topic. But I am doing pretty good. Some other news, I guess, some personal big goals. If you don't know about me, big ambitions in real life, I've been doing this every single year, but I missed 1 year on my goal list, and I have a goal list every year at around January, usually January 1st or the day before, or a little bit after. I write down the top 10 goals that I want to do within that year. So, for example, this year I have 10 goals down, and now I learned from rereading one of Brian Tracy's books, which is where I got the idea from. You want to do them by month and by week so you can keep yourself progressing on the goals. And honestly, I've been knocking out these goals pretty quickly. So I'll read my top 10 goals here for my thing. I'm not going to read my personal goals. I'll just say personal goal. But my number one goal for business this year in 2023 is to have 1,000 subscribers on CHG, have 6 full-time videos. We already have 3 full-time videos, and it's only been 4 full months, so congratulations, everybody, because you guys helped that out. Have a full-time personal job, working on that. I read a very important book to me, Finished that goal. Personal goal. So I finished 2 personal goals. Um, then there's a personal goal they gotta do. Personal goal I have to do. Personal goal, which I don't think I'm gonna do anymore. I wrote it down, but I don't think I want to do that anymore right now. It's just not financially stable for me. Um, Business goal, personal goal. Um, what does this even say? Have 12 pre-made Claude's History Course videos out, and then read 12 books. I'm at 10 books. It's been 4 full months, and I've already read 10 books. Years ago, I couldn't even read a single book, let alone 10 books in 4 months, which is absolutely wild. I trained myself to read 1 book in a year. I started 1 book in a year one time. Then I read 2 books in a year. Then I went full, it's wild. It's wild. And I think by the end of this year, by reading 10 books in 4 months, that means I should be able to read 30 books this year. Some books I like, most of the books I read are life improvement books, nonfiction books. I don't read a lot of books that are fiction. And the reason why I personally don't read fiction books that often, I actually don't find it as interesting. I know I gotta get really into it. It's like watching a TV show. Some people watch TV shows just like whatever, and I like that, but I really gotta be very specific. I just like life improvement books. That's just what I have. And some of the fiction books I've read is The Hunger Games. I read that I think twice. What else have I read that was fiction? Oh yes, last year a big goal of mine was to read. Do I have it right here? Yes, War and Peace. War and Peace. I still can't believe I read this entire book. Which War and Peace was at a time one of the longest books in history. It's like 1.25 font size, print size 9 or something wild. It's 100. Well, I think these are like the index here, comments, end notes. It's what is the there's so many end notes. Where is the last it's 1,110 pages long. Read it all. That was the biggest goal. I think that's the second hardest book that I read. Was War and Peace, but I'm very happy that I'm proud that I read that. Most people always say I'm gonna get War and Peace. I know people that will get War and Peace books. They've had it for years. That like once again, that's a nonfiction. It's a nonfiction fiction. It's more of a fiction than nonfiction. It's more fiction. It's fiction, but it has nonfiction facts in it, like Napoleon and that sort of stuff, as well as some of the Russian princes and generals, which is really nice because they actually do hit on some very historic facts in the book. But yeah, that was probably my biggest goal one of the biggest goals that I hit last year. Yeah, and then I have my month goals. My month goals have one full CHE video. We have 3 of them out. So one of the months we didn't do one. I think that was January. Have 150 CHC subscribers. Personal goal. Read 2 books. We already read a book. Yesterday I finished it. Brian Tracy Goals was the name of that book. Personal goal, and then have a big time interview, which I've done. Yeah, so there's just a lot of goals. I know this is big ambitions. It's probably one of the most funnest games to be like doing these. Talking about goals. If you want, I will say this. I talk about it all the time when we made $9,000. This day we get up, we do a little bit of streaming here, and then eat a little bit of food and repeat the process. But if you want to be a more successful man or woman or man, whatever it is, if you want to be a more successful person, Fredling, take a sheet of paper out, write down 10 goals that you want to do in 1 year, and just try to get them done. Obviously, your goals are going to change over the year. And some goals you might put on the list that you might not want to do again. One of the goals on my this year list, I'm probably not going to do. I just don't think I'm going to leave it on there, but I'm just probably not going to do it. It just wouldn't make financial sense to do it right now. So it's all about changing and gauging, because you can gauge We made $41,000, so we're actually finally going up in the green. It's just gauging yourself and making yourself a more productive man or woman or man, whatever way you want to say it. Your life will literally change for the better or worse. If you write down 10 goals, they could be. I wish I have my list here so I could tell you what my original 10 goals were, which I could do right now. Month goals. Month goals. Why do I have 2 month goals? 2022 month goals is one of those. That's why. I have my retainer in there as well. If anybody wants to see my retainer, I can give it to you. All right, year goals. Let me read my year goals. We're just running through this just to get some money, get some stuff going. $37,000. Look at this. I made it even on a. Is this? I made it on a white piece of. I made it on a notebook paper. That's how long ago. This is how desperate I was. 2017 is when I made this first goal list. I guess I'll read this in a second. 2017. I'm trying to find the. Look at like these paper. This paper is so old. This is 2018. It's really nice to look back on these. There was one year I didn't do it, and I was pretty upset about that. 2018. What year is this? Let's see, what year is this? This is 2019. This was 2020, actually. I had goals for 2020. I could read off how many I completed. I don't want to mix up my 2023 goals in here. I'm sure I will. This was my 2021 goals. What else do we have? Let's read our other goal list. By the way, we're just sitting around making some money in the game. Just seeing where we could place ourselves. Got a shipment, say $6,000 today, which isn't great, but we're still in the green. Some days we make a lot, sometimes we don't. I thought I started my goals in 2016. Maybe I didn't. Yep, right here. 2016. It was actually the end of 2016. That's when I started the book. I finished it. I remember exactly when I read it or read the book. So 2016. Let me tell you this. In 2016, I had a lot of different goals. Written down. And I'm going to read some of these out loud. So one of these was another channel that I had a long time ago, which does not exist anymore, unfortunately, but fortunately, because it was more of a, I was forcing myself to do it, and I just burnt myself out, which is something you learn along the way. So my first goal, didn't do it because personal show. My second goal in 2016, with 1 month ago, I wrote down I wanted 1,000 subscribers or 2,000 views on my YouTube channel. It was a different YouTube channel back in the day. But that's how much I wanted. And 2017, 2018, 2019, 3 years later, I got 603 subs and 31,000 views 3 years later. And obviously, it took a long time, but I finally beat that goal. Make a movie, that didn't work out. One of these was save. One of these goals was this simple: have $1,500 in my savings account. Ha 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 ha! That doesn't seem like a lot of money. And now that you have like a part-time job or full-time, but I was struggling with that back then, and I couldn't save money. I mean, I could save money, but I apparently I couldn't have $1,500 in that account, and I did. I also opened up a Roth IRA account. Learn Adobe Premiere Pro and After Effects. That took me 4 years to learn, be a pro at it. Pick classes for school. Did that literally pretty quickly. Cancel a goal. Find out what I need to get a degree. And have a sleeping schedule. I finished that sleeping schedule in 2 days, and I don't think I lasted that much longer. But nonetheless, even 2017, 2018, 2019, 2017, 2018, 2019, 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, 21, 22, 23. 7 years later, we're still struggling with the sleeping schedule. But I digress. The goals are always nice things to gauge yourself in. 2021 goals. I did actually submit that to a film festival. I forgot. I actually had to make a part 2 in 2021 because that's how successful I was in 2021. That was my most successful year, I believe. I had to make 2 goal lists. I honestly forgot about that. I think these are all labeled correctly. We're just sitting here waiting for money to come on through. We're going to pay taxes here soon, so maybe that's a good way to end it on this live stream. It is so hot in my room. This is 2016. Did I write that down? $10,000 made in this day. So what is it? 2016, 2017, 2018. Apparently I did not write goals down for 2019. That was the issue. 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022. There's 2 2022 or 21s and then 2022. 2023, which obviously we still need to go a little bit farther on. But it's just nice that I've been doing this every year. 2022 apparently wasn't as successful in terms of achieving the goals, but I still got a lot of stuff done during that time. So I appreciate you guys sitting around and just kind of chatting, doing that sort of thing. So if you're curious on where we're at, or you just joined today's live stream and seeing what's going on, we're just talking about goal setting and goal achieving. Goal achieving can be literally as simple as you brushing your teeth every single day, or whatever you want. You just take a piece of paper, write down your goals, write 10 of your goals that you want to do in 1 year, and you should be able to achieve them. And if you don't achieve them within that 1 year of whenever you set them, just progress and do it again the next year. And some of the goals you're going to put on your list, you're not going to be able to achieve. And some of the goals you might not be able to not ever achieve. Just figure out how to do that. Now, for example, say you write down a goal and you want to make, let's say, $10,000 in 1 year. Most people that work part-time, that's pretty high on the end. Like, that's pretty, you might be, if you're working part-time, you might be making $8,000 a year. How do you make an extra $2,000 a year if you're only making $8,000 a year part-time? It's difficult, depending on where you're at and what your wage is, which is, say, that's the average. So you're going to take yourself another sheet of paper, write down 20 goals, write down 20 things on how to achieve the extra $2,000 you want to make within that year. If you break down that one goal into 20 steps on how to achieve that goal, the first 5 are going to be super easy for you to write down on how to improve it. The next 5 are going to be a little bit difficult, and the final 10 are going to be nearly impossible for you to write down on how you can make an extra $2,000 a year. But if you force yourself to figure out those extra 10 steps, and you get 20 on how to achieve that one goal, steps on how to do that, you will figure out what is going on, because you're doing that prep and that preparation on how to do that. I have done so many goals and so many ways. When I get stuck in a rut, I will do that method, and I will be able to just absolutely knock the bling blong out of assignments. And it takes me. It will force my brain. Your brain will hurt. Literally thinking about, like, how the heck do I make? How do I make 20 goals out of this one thing? I don't know how to do it. But that last one might be the thing that pushes you along the edge. And I think that's what I'm going to do tonight in terms of Claude's history course. Because as I was saying, I'm struggling with it and I don't know what to do. But I have not done that method. So I think that might be a solid way for me to figure out what's going on. Now, some of these days we're making a bunch of money. Some of these days we're not making a lot of money. And that's majority because our lawyers, some days we have a lot of lawyers on, some days we don't. I believe we're still losing all this money, but we're still in the profit green. So that is what we want to see. Let's look at our economics here. Look at our interest on this as well. It's starting to actually snowball so wildly now that our interest is just popping off like so much. We're making $1,000 a day now for just sitting our money in an account for doing nothing. That's pretty much what a Roth IRA account is. You got to look into it more yourself. but that's pretty much what it is. You put your if you're 25 years old and you throw $100 every single month into a Roth IRA account, when you retire, you will have $3 million for doing absolutely nothing. If you're 35 years old and you put $100 in a Roth IRA account until you retire, you only have $300,000. So it's better to start young, and you can start a Roth IRA account when you are 18 years old. Now, I'm not a financial advisor. I am not a financial guru. This is not legal advice for me to tell you what to do and how to invest your money inside of the Roth IRA account, but that is a proven fact. That's how much you will make. Now, of course, there are some risks involved. It is money, so please take your cautionary steps, and I'm covering myself by saying that line there. I'm waiting for us to pay some taxes here by the IRS. They should be calling us here in a couple of days. And I want to see what is the... I want to see when they're going to do it. So we have 87 days in the game times 2, which would mean day 174 is when we should be getting a call from the IRS, which is way farther away than I thought it was. It's a lot farther away than I thought it was, and we're not going to keep running through this. But before we're going to probably end the stream here. Zach Daily Games will be live streaming here in about 25 minutes, so please jump over to Zach Daily Games on YouTube. He'll be playing some, I believe, some City Skylines here. Let me take a gander while we're running to our business. He'll be doing his Lost Valley world, doing My Whole City is Abandoned in City Skylines. So if you want to check out a cool Abandoned City Skyline stream, be sure to check that on out over there. Let's take a look at our economics here. Moshe is making us money financially, finally again. And I don't know why that is. I think that's because our training is finally going up. Everyone is wearing... It doesn't tell you what outfits people are wearing inside of here. You actually have to individually click on them. But our people are clearly getting trained up. Let's go inside of our Blizzman. Let's go here. Let's go our HR managers. And look at this. Boom. Auto assign employees. Look at that guy goes up to 18 now. This guy can go up to 10 now. You know, he trained up the other HR manager here, or Velma. She trained up the other one, Zara, up to, what was it? 68%. I think they were at 20 or something like that. And look at these lawyers. They're slowly going up to 53%, 70%, 71%, 60, 50%. They were all, remember, they were at 22 earlier. Now these lawyers are making us absolutely a ton of money, which is absolutely awesome. So that is really all the time that we have here for today on today's live stream. I want to give a special thank you for you guys for listening to the goal list and that motivational speech. Hopefully that will improve somebody's life, and hopefully one day I hope you guys are all more successful than I am. Let's make one quick final phone call here, and it's to Jensen Capital, and let's make ourselves an investment here inside of Alliance and Technology. And we're going to put in $508,246 into this investment plan to have ourselves an exact $100,000 inside our investment firm. Right now, we're pretty much making it's not exactly $1,000 a day. It's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3. We're making $800 a day for doing nothing. And we almost have $1 million valuation inside of Alliances and Technology investment there. So we're going to be hitting the $1 million profithood in the next live stream. We're gonna take another little thumbnail here before we go. I was gonna do something else, but I guess we should stand in the street for one of these. Let's close this out here. Close this out here. Close this out here. It's gonna keep giving me that little bug there where it's wanting me. Dude, I do not want to use Press Alt-Z for GeForce Experience. I don't want to use Alt-Z for my GeForce Experience. I don't. We'll just do it this way. It's a little bit weird. But I mean, it's not the end of the world. We're going to save this here onto our desktop. And that will be it. So thank you so much, Fredlings, for watching today's live stream. I hope you guys all gladly enjoyed. I want to give a special thank you to our Patreons for coming out to this live stream. We live stream. Try to live stream every Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We'll let you guys know in the Discord. Links are in the description, but I want to give a special thank you to our patrons, Liam, Zach Daily Games, Janko, Meep, and Cripsa, and our tip donors, Zach Daily Games, Liam, Sap Daddy, Janko, Navy Snow, Kylie, and 1UP Games for making these videos and live streams possible every Monday at 12 Central Standard Time, noon. We will have a Patreon video, a snack review, or a food review. Now we should be doing some more food reviews, but right now we have a lot of snack reviews lined on up. I'm Claude for Chicago, and thanks for watching today's stream and watching Big Ambitions. And remember, a real Fredling makes their own luck. Bye!